Aloha my kako, this is Oracle of the Golden Spiral. Today we're going to be doing a reading for Cancer placements and looking into what's the most important message for them at this time. Most important message for Cancers, please. What is the most important message for Cancers at this time? Cancer placements, please. What do Cancers need to know? Cancer, you have the Three of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Star, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Cups. Can I get one on the Ten of Wands, please? Ten of Wands for Cancer, please. One card for the Ten of Wands for Cancer, please. Thank you. Okay. Cancer, in some friend group, some community that you're in, there have been challenges. You've learned a lot. There's been growth there. But you're not really seeing what it is that you used to see in this environment. Right now, however, you have a challenge moving on from that environment. But you are actively trying to do so. There may be a little bit of fear because it's someplace that had been comfortable and that you, well, no matter what came about there, it was comfortable. So I'm not saying it was the best experience, but it was a comfortable place, and sometimes when we've been in those places for so long, it feels like home, right? So better and keep getting better the devil you know. So maybe this wasn't necessarily the best relationship or friend group or community to be in, but you knew the interpersonal dynamics, you knew how to exist in that space, and you were there. It was comfortable enough to be there, right? You knew it. But walking out and because there was stability, in part, there was, celebration and all of that, but in it, nothing ever stays the same. And so with time and people, whoever, whether this is a group of people or a relationship, the players changed a little, and with that we had to do some growth. But now it seems that it's time that we've kind of, it's almost as if I'm getting the feeling that that moment has passed and there's a new star, a new dream, a new horizon that we see, that we are a little afraid to go for. And I'm getting two stories. So like, it could be that the motivation is to move out of this because of the challenge and the change that has come about. But it's a challenge to do so because it was comfortable for so long. Another one is it's like you've been opened up to a different way or a different goal or a different view on things, and so this no longer, and it hasn't for a little while, this no longer kind of fits into the world that you're in, but stepping away from it because of that comfort level is a challenge. Can I get one for the Star, please? Clarifier for the Star for Cancer. Clarifier for the Star for Cancer, please. Clarifier for the Star for Cancer. you. The Hangman. Yeah, we're kind of, we've, I think that you've held yourself in this dynamic for quite some time, somewhat due to fear, somewhat due to trying to figure out what, you know, you've seen a different perspective, like I said, which is why we're trying to move on. But because we haven't yet done that, because there's this sense of, you know, I'm getting like a strange, like a devotion to whatever this space was. But over time, as we grew, there were challenges because we knew that this was actually no longer the stable place. It was starting to change and to evolve into something else for everyone involved. But from your experience, it's like you had to know that it isn't part of this new experience this amazing new experience that you're about to have, to be absolutely sure, right? And therefore we were stuck in it for a little while, and it just kind of became more and more challenging, or maybe not like the degree or level of it became more challenging, but it just kept hitting challenge after challenge, right? Because that's what happens with change. Okay, tell me about the Hierophant. This dream is going to be different for everyone. You know, every one of you. The Hierophant is the Page of Cups. And the Strength card. You're just a little bit similar to Gemini for this part right here, which is that, you know, your beliefs, what may have been for quite some time, is you're having a new emotional connection with that. It's like your beliefs are adjusting to to incorporate whatever new emotional experience it is that you want to have, and understanding that some things, no matter how long we've been doing them, need to adjust to be able to incorporate this dream. It's not, you're anticipating that this is the case, but you're also anticipating that this is going to be difficult for you, which I don't necessarily think it is. We're going to be elevating in energy, and pretty soon, before much time, you're going to be putting more and more into whatever that emotional thing is for you, whatever, you know, satisfies you emotionally, or you can see satisfying you emotionally, and you're going to step up that energy. In fact, your advice is to do so. Tell me about the Knight of Cups, please, for Cancer. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Why is this the advice for Cancer, please? Why is this the advice for Cancer, please? Like, this right here is like the Three of Cups really has a lot to do with multiple people's emotions, right? But when it's the Page of Cups or the Knight of Cups, that's our personal, that's somebody's personal, it's like the focus on someone's personal emotions. Yeah, it's going to move. I think I said earlier that you're going to be stepping up that energy, and that is going to happen quickly. Let's see. You might almost find yourself fighting for that when it comes to this group dynamic, or the advice is to do so. And last card for, do you have Pisces in your chart? Pisces had the Bring the Noise card too. yeah, that is going to, you know, people are like, oh my God, the tower. Why is the advice the tower? That it's to, what does the tower do, right? The tower was built on, at some point, there was a faulty, this whole tower is not falling. It's just at some point along the building, there was you know, it wasn't built sturdy. And so that part needs to come off, and from there, you can rebuild. So that you can, like I said, find what it is that emotionally fulfills you. Yeah. Your most important message is that there's something back here that you think that because it was once stable, you feel like it is what will continue to keep you stable, but over time it's becoming more and more uncomfortable. We haven't moved out of it, but we're looking to put it down because of that uncomfortableness, but there is fear in that because we have been here, and it had been comfortable. But now we see a new star, and we see that this no longer a new dream. It sees that no longer fits our lives. We're encouraged to go out and to chase after and to live that dream, to, you know, to almost go after it come what may, because what ends up coming to us is something that is our new emotional fulfillment and perhaps our new stability and place, where we'll find comfort and joy. Okay, Cancer, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And as always, mahalo.